Alright, today I'm rewatching our awesome Matrix episode of Homemade Movies. This came out 10 years ago today on April 23rd, 2013. This is one of my favorite episodes of all time. Let's take a look. Of course, it's going to start with my long, boring intro. Sorry. But I did this cool thing where I started morphing whatever the intro was into the first shot. So I just try and plan it that way. Oh, see the color changed? Boom, boom, here we are. Okay, so I just got to give a shout out. First of all, Jeremy Johns, Olga K. This is now, we're trying to bring in other YouTubers and influencers to come be in episodes. And to Cinefix's credit, they flew Jeremy Johns out for this. So we had one day to shoot. Also, notably, this is the first episode that wasn't shot in the house. This is on a rooftop in Glendora. I have a friend who owned a business there and got permission to shoot on this roof. So we're getting a little fancy now, but there was no way to really do this at home, and doing it indoors wouldn't make any sense. So here we are up on the rooftop. All right, all this fighting, so fun. Like I said before, really kind of easy to do just general fighting because the shots are so short. Here we go, background people. Okay, the knife taped to the helmet there. Yeah, the color grading is easy. You just look at the movie and you give it that green tint. Olga and Jeremy did such a great job. Oh, I love that, the trench coat. Okay, we got to talk about this shot really quick. I love this shot. It's where we're all standing in a line and then we fan out different ways. John in the front, I'm standing there, then Ben, first appearance of Ben, and then Sean in the back. I'll talk about Ben more in a sec, but let's keep watching. Okay, shooting. Okay, whoosh. Yes, I love that, just going back and forth. Didn't quite line up together at the end, but close. Okay, so this is the first, just soak this in for a second. You gotta watch the behind the scenes. Epic, the most classic movie shots in all of cinema history. We recreated it with slinkies and him leaning back on that stand that I built. That was the hardest thing of the day. We just had to do it over and over and choreograph it. So I had known Ben a little bit before. I knew he was an editor and like a creative guy. He had built some cool rigs and stuff. So I hired him on this day to just come for this shoot because I knew he'd be really good at helping. Like, you gotta pull this string at that time, and then you gotta do this thing, and then you gotta duck. And it was like this big elaborate thing just for that one shot. So actual official debut of Ben helping out on Homie Movies for this episode. Let's keep going. All right. We were running out of time fast because those two kind of special shots took so much time. Jeremy was going to be getting on a plane to go home. We had limited time, so we just knocked out all the rest of these miscellaneous shots. That is John doing an epic jump back. You'll see in the behind the scenes, of course, but just fully trusting that he can jump back on the couch cushions that we brought. Whoa. All right, there we go. Love that episode. Also really fun. Getting out of the house, doing something totally different. Crazy difficult to do. Having a whole cast and crew on location. We had to rent a whole tent for the shade, and it became more of like a real production than a homemade production, but you know, we had to do that scene. It's classic. All right, so coming up next week, we've got a trailer from The Lord of the Rings.